Let's go. Look what I found.
Forget it, DeSoto. We gotta go.
I like cats.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most memorable Disney sidekicks who allied with evil. We're exclusively focusing on movies from Walt Disney Animation Studios' library, so sadly it's tricks rather than treats for Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Also, spoilers!
Kidnap Mr. Santa Claus? I want to do it. Let's draw straws.
Number 20, Gideon the Cat, Pinocchio.
Ah, Gideon, listen. The merry laughter of little innocent children wending their way to school.
While best known for the Looney Tunes, Mel Blanc lent his legendary voice to several animation studios, yet he can only be heard in one fully animated Disney film as Gideon in Pinocchio. We know what you're thinking. Honest John's sidekick didn't talk. You'd be correct. Although that wasn't always the intent. Originally, Gideon was meant to have dialogue with Blanc even recording his lines. During production, Disney felt the character would work better as a silent lackey. These instincts proved correct, as Gideon gets some of the film's biggest laughs without saying a word. The slapstick between him and John is among Disney's funniest. While we'll always wonder what Blanc would have sounded like, one fragment of his recording session survived through Gideon's hiccup.
And in fact, he has one line in Pinocchio. It's, one hiccup.
Number 19, Lieutenant Helga Sinclair, Atlantis, the Lost Empire.
All right, cowboy, pack it up and move it out.
Most Disney sidekicks exist to provide comedic relief. Helga Sinclair is in stark contrast to this, serving as Commander Rourke's no-nonsense second-in-command. Voiced by Claudia Christian, this German-born blonde bombshell is tough as nails and loyal to a fault.
Where to, Mr. Thatch?
We're looking for a big crevice of some kind.
There, up ahead.
All crap, make your mark 20 degrees down angle.
Even when the other mercenaries have a change of heart, Helga remains faithful to the traitorous Rourke. While not without hesitation, Helga's greed gets the better of her. Helga has Rourke's back, but her first mistake was believing that he ever had hers.
Lighten the load.
That's it, unless someone wants to jump.
Ladies first.
You said we were in this together. You promised me a percentage.
Next time, get it in writing.
Rourke doesn't hesitate to throw his right-hand woman overboard to save his own skin. Although this brings Helga's undoing, she won't go down without bringing Rourke with her. At least she went out on an awesome note.
Nothing personal.
Number 18, Sour Bill, Wreck-It Ralph.
Citizens of Sugar Rush,
Just in time.
all hail our rightful ruler, King Candy.
Even a game as sweet as Sugar Rush has its resident sourpuss. Sour Bill is a literal sour ball, struggling to summon any enthusiasm even when presenting his ruler King Candy. Bill's lethargic nature is the antithesis of King Candy's energetic demeanor, making for a fun pairing whenever they share the screen.
Sour Bill, detoxify this monster so we can see what we're up against here.
Okay.
While Sour Bill is loyal to the crown, he has his limits, especially after a few licks. Of course, King Candy didn't earn his title, prompting Bill to announce the game's true leader, Vanellope.
Wonder how many licks it'll take to get to your center.
I'll take it to my grave.
Fair enough. They call you Sour Bill for a reason. Had enough yet?
Okay, I'll talk. Vanellope was a racer until King Candy tried to delete her code.
Director Rich Moore initially voiced Bill as a temporary placeholder. His delivery was so sourly spot on that his recording ultimately stuck. We can only imagine how Moore got into character while making the film. Number 17, Fidget, the Great Mouse Detective.
Get the following. Tools, check. I got tools. Gears, double check. I got gears. Girl, no, didn't get girl. Uniforms,
Actor Candy Candido voiced several Disney henchmen over the decades, including Maleficent's goon in Sleeping Beauty and the captain of the guards in Robin Hood. Few left a greater impression than Fidget the Peg-Legged Bat. Fidget kicks off this film on a petrifying note as he bursts into the Flaversham household, leaving little Olivia calling out for her kidnapped father.
Got your toy,
Olivia!
Daddy! Where are you?
As nightmare-inducing as Fidget's introduction is, he's thankfully played more for laughs throughout the rest of the film. Fidget carries out Professor Ratigan's dirty work, cosplaying and crossing items off his checklist. Unfortunately, snatching up Olivia is also on that list.
Olivia!
Gotcha.
Quickly, Doctor!
Fidget might not be as well-spoken as Ratigan, but both are villains who manage to be creepy and comical.
Stop it.
Number 16, Mr. Snoops, The Rescuers.
Snoops! Snoops, get down here!
Well, what's up, Medusa? What's going on?
Some Disney henchmen get a kick out of being in the presence of evil. Others just get mixed up with the wrong people. We wouldn't describe Mr. Snoops as a nice guy, as he willingly assists in the kidnapping of a little girl in Medusa's diamond scheme.
So you tried to run away, huh? Well, it didn't work, did it, huh?
Put me down, Brutus. Creepy old dragon.
Nice work. Good boys. Look, good boys. Steady boys. Down, boys. Heel.
Still, we'd be lying if we said this bubbling yes man wasn't lovable in his own way. Part of this is thanks to Joe Flynn's voice work, which would be his swan song performance. Flynn's voiceover was perfectly paired with animator Milt Kahl's design, which he based on Disney historian John Culhane. A man so animated, he had to become a cartoon. Crocodiles Brutus and Nero could just eat Snoops up, although they seemingly settle for Medusa.
What is your alibi this time, nitwit?
Nitwit? Well, don't blame me, Medusa. Those leather-headed lizards of yours, they're supposed to be patrolling the island. They let her get away.
Number 15, Scroop, Treasure Planet.
Why, you impudent little... Any last words, cabin boy?
Scroop is a rare Disney henchman who's far more evil than the film's main antagonist. While John Silver is no angel, we see through his bond with Jim Hawkins that he does have a moral compass.
Oh, blast me for a boat!
Scroop has no ethical code. He's in it for the treasure.
I say we kill them all now. I say what's this I say. Disobey my orders again like that stunt you pulled with Mr. Arrow.
Although taking a life along the way is a bonus. With the claws of a crab and spider-like legs, he crawls across the ship as if it were his web. When somebody gets on Scroop's bad side, he doesn't hesitate to dispose of them. He cuts Mr. Arrow out of the picture, and Jim nearly suffers a similar fate at Scroop's claw. Jim turns the tables on Scroop, sending him adrift among the stars.
Tell him yourself!
Number 14, Creeper, the Black Cauldron.
Keep your hands off, you little creeper. Going somewhere, creeper.
Even with its newfound cult status, Disney still treats the Black Cauldron as their black sheep. There's much to appreciate in this dark fantasy, though, like the Horned King's assistant, simply known as Creeper.
Welcome, Your Majesty. We're just celebrating our success. Oh, I mean your success.
This green goblin-esque creature is among the film's most expressive characters, with his bulging eyes, one of which is closed half of the time. Creeper kisses up to his master, although that doesn't stop the Horned King from constantly strangling him. That might explain why the Creeper has such a raspy voice.
Allow me. Isn't that enough?
Good.
Speaking of which, You might recognize voice actor Phil Fondacaro from films like Double Toil and Trouble. Like all of Fondacaro's characters, Creeper is a little person, but his personality is larger than life.
That's it. I always get blamed for these things. I'll just tell him. And if he gets mad, I'll just straighten him out.
Number 13, Joanna, the Rescuers Down Under.
Good girl, Joanna.
Frank Welker has voiced just about every animal under the sun for Disney. He added Eagle and Joanna to the list in The Rescuers Down Under, voicing both Marahute and McLeach's pet lizard Joanna.
Is yon Satan's Reach or Nightmare Canyon?
What do you think, Joanna?
While Joanna's lines are limited to Welker's vocal effects, the character manages to score some huge laughs, especially when she sneaks a few of McLeach's eggs. And by a few, we mean all of them.
That would loosen his tongue, and then... I got it! Got your hand caught in the cookie jar, didn't you? You think you're messing with, you dumb animal?
While the animators take advantage of Joanna's lizard anatomy, her body language and facial expressions are more akin to a dog's. A dog who's underfed and mistreated at home. So we don't blame Joanna for not looking that broken up over her master's defeat. She just gives a look that says, well, see you next fall. Number 12, Diablo, Sleeping Beauty.
Quite a glittering assemblage, King Stephen. Royalty, nobility, the gentry, and... how quaint.
Despite being the mistress of all evil, Maleficent finds herself surrounded by frickin' idiots. That is, except for one sly servant, her pet raven, who is named Diablo, in case you weren't aware.
Did you hear that, my pet? All these years they've been looking for a baby.
Diablo is another baddie voiced by Candy Candido, even if the character's lines don't go beyond crowing. Maleficent's eyes and ears, Diablo tracks down Princess Aurora after 16 years and leads the charge when Prince Philip stages an escape. Despite what a certain live-action movie would have you believe, there's no love in Maleficent's heart. If she has affection for anyone, though, it would be for her raven. So, Maleficent takes it personally when Merryweather turns Diablo into stone. Mess with the bird, you get the dragon.
Silence! You tell those fools to... No. No!
Number 11, Lefou, Beauty and the Beast.
Wow, you didn't miss a shot, Gaston! You're the greatest hunter in the whole world!
I know.
No beast alive stands a chance against you. And no girl for that matter.
In Gaston's eyes, he's the hero of his own story. Lefou would agree with that sentiment, leading an entire musical number about his idol.
No one spin like Gaston, or kick big like Gaston. No one's got a swell cleft in his chin like Gaston.
Of course, Gaston is the true beast of this story, even if not everybody can see that. Lefou is more than happy to live in his shadow. He's essentially the 18th century equivalent of an online user who dedicates his life to spreading the message of a toxic influencer. His name may be a play on the fool, but Lefou is smart enough to manipulate others and rally up an angry mob. He'll follow Gaston into a glorious battle, bringing the rest of the town with him. Of course, when you follow someone like Gaston, you risk getting burned. Number 10, Sir Hiss, Robin Hood.
You're never around when I need you! I've been robbed. Of course you've been robbed!
This sneaky serpent can best be remembered for hissing evil plans into Prince John's ear throughout Robin Hood. We can't help but feel sorry for Sir Hiss, as he proved to be one of the few villainous sidekicks who was actually a pretty good henchman, especially with his cool hypnotizing powers, but nonetheless constantly suffered physical abuse from his boss.
Double the taxes, triple the taxes. Squeeze every last drop out of those insolent musical.
He's also shown to have a conscience, such as when he shows disgust at Prince John's order to execute Friar Tuck, which gives us a reason to like him, or at least see him as less of a despicable character than his boss.
Unhand me, you...
Number 9, Pain and Panic, Hercules. These two shape-shifting imps may have spent their entire lives living in the underworld, but they still manage to be adorable despite this. Pain and Panic serve as Hades' slightly dim-witted minions, as well as the comedic relief for the musical fantasy Hercules.
Wait a minute. Wasn't Hercules the name of that kid we were supposed to? Oh my God! Run for it!
It's hard to view these little demons as truly evil when they're constantly shape-shifting into things like cute little birds or innocent, fresh-faced kids.
Jeepers, mister? I was going for innocence.
Oh, and the moment when Hades finds Pain wearing air hercs is absolutely priceless. We are worms! Useless worms!
We are worms! Worthless worms!
Number 8, Facilier's Shadow, The Princess and the Frog.
Put your mind at ease. If you relax, it will enable me to do anything I please.
Okay, we know what you're thinking. How does someone's shadow count as a henchman? While Dr. Facilier's shadow may not have any lines, it still manages to be a creepy presence in every scene it's in.
How did I ever get tangled up in all this voodoo madness? I can't go through with this.
Whether it's taunting Prince Naveen's valet Lawrence or dancing along with friends on the other side, the shadow shows it has its mind of its own, yet remains completely loyal to the voodoo priest. Dr. Facilier's magical shadow makes him and his voodoo all the more intriguing.
He had love. He never lost sight of what was really important.
Easy with that. Careful.
And neither will I.
Y'all should have taken my deal.
Number 7, Jasper and Horace, 101 Dalmatians.
There they go, Horace, my lad. Out for their evening constitutional. Oh, a lovely pair of turtle doves. Around the Johnny Horner and off to the park.
Yeah, I don't like it, Jasper.
These two bumbling henchmen are a bit like Pain and Panic, in that one is short and fat while the other is tall and skinny, but they both make us laugh for their incompetence.
There's a new act's just been passed in Parliament. It comes on the heading of the Defence of the Realm Act. It's Article 4, Section 29. It's very important. It's a law. And it's for your own safety, Mum.
In this case, though, their boss is the wicked Cruella de Vil, who hires Jasper and Horace to kidnap the Dalmatian puppies, which, of course, they fail at. Miserably.
Come out wherever you are.
Horace! Ooh! It's that mangy tabby cat. He's the ringleader. Head him off, Horace. Head him off.
The hilarity these two brought to the film is hard to ignore, and the fact that they don't actually enjoy doing what Cruella pays them to do adds to their bumbling appeal.
Jasper!
You idiots! You fools!
Number 6, Anastasia and Drizella Tremaine, Cinderella.
Are you gonna get it?
Close the door, Cinderella.
While the majority of these villainous sidekicks are sort of likable, Cruella's ugly stepsisters are characters that you just love to hate. They join their mother in constantly abusing and bullying their stepsister Cinderella.
Every eligible maiden is to attend.
Why, that's us! And I'm so eligible. Why, that means I can go too. Huh. Her dancing with the prince. I'd be honored, Your Highness. Would you mind holding my broom?
One of their most memorable evil scenes is when they tear apart Cinderella's dress right before the ball. So when they finally get their comeuppance in the end for having feet that are just way too big, it's all the more satisfying.
It fits. It fits?
Anastasia and Drizella are two people we definitely don't want in our family. Number 5, Flotsam and Jetsam, the Little Mermaid. The two symbiotic eel minions of the sea witch Ursula definitely aren't in the Little Mermaid for comic relief.
Flotsam! Jetsam!
I want you to keep an extra close watch on this pretty little daughter of his.
The way they each have one gold eye and how they finish each other's sentences whenever they say something threatening make them creepy more than anything else.
Who are you? Don't be scared. We represent someone who can help you. Someone who can make all your dreams come true. Just imagine you and your prince together forever.
What also makes Flotsam and Jetsam different from most villainous sidekicks is that their boss Ursula seems to actually love them, as seen when they are killed, and she actually mourns for them.
My poor little poopsies.
Ursula may love them, but we sure don't. But that's exactly why they're unforgettable.
Flotsam Jetsam, now I've got her, boys. The boss is on a roll.
Number 4, Mr. Smee, Peter Pan.
Good morning, shipmate.
And what's good about it, Mr. Smee? Here we are collecting barnacles on this miserable island.
This lovable pirate plays the bumbling first mate and best friend to Captain Hook. Like every good sidekick, Smee works hard for his boss, and unlike the rest of Hook's crew, never complains. Of course, Smee's loyalty never gets appreciated, as he's constantly on the receiving end of Hook's rants.
Oh, Smee, I can't stand it any longer. I tell you, I can't.
Now, Captain. Just relax. What you need is a shave. A nice, soothing shave. There, now.
Part of what makes Smee so great is that he tries so hard to be bad, but comes off as more pathetic than anything else.
Get up, you idiot!
Sorry, Smee. You might work for a villain, but you're definitely not a bad guy.
Crook, trickety-crockety, twickety-twick, the croc is after, Captain.
Number 3, Shenzi, Banzai, and Ed, the Lion King.
Well, Banzai, what have we got here?
I don't know, Shenzi. What do you think, Ed?
Yeah, just what I was thinking.
These 3 hyenas may be goofballs, but they're also terrifying when they need to be. Shenzi is the leader and brightest of the 3, Banzai is the hostile one that's always hungry, and Ed, well, he's just dumb.
Hey, shut up!
These guys are so bad, they even did the Nazi goose step marching during Scar's Be Prepared musical number.
Who needs a king? No king, la 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 la.
Idiots! There will be a king!
Hey, but you said
I will be king!
The hyenas also get the unique distinction of being the only sidekicks that killed their boss. They kill Scar by eating him alive. That's not very G-rated, but it sure makes for some memorable henchmen.
Oh, my friends.
Friends? I thought he said we were the enemy.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Ed?
Number 2, Kronk Peppa Crankinit, the Emperor's New Groove.
Let's not forget Yzma's right-hand man. Every decade or so, she gets a new one. This year's model is called Kronk.
Yeah, I got that there, Yzma.
If there is one Disney villain sidekick that actually stole the show, without a doubt, it would be Kronk. Played hilariously by Patrick Warburton, the incompetent henchman of Yzma provides countless laughs with his amazing athleticism, love of fondue cooking, and his ability to speak squirrel.
Yeah, tell me about it. No, it's not you. She's not the easiest person to get close to. There's a wall there. Trust me.
Are you talking to that squirrel?
I was a junior chipmunk, and I had to be versed in all the woodland creatures.
He may be a villain, but he's impossible not to love. In fact, Kronk was so well liked, he even got his own direct-to-video movie. All the laughs he provides make Kronk one of the funniest Disney characters of all time.
To the secret lab. Pull the lever, Kronk.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Iago, Aladdin.
The lamp! What? The lamp! Jeez, where'd you dig this bozo up?
If there is one Disney villain sidekick that is truly iconic, it's Iago.
How in the heck?
This wisecracking and short-tempered parrot is the only character on our list that is just as conniving as the villain he helps.
We're never gonna get a hold of that stupid lamp! Just forget it! Look at this! Look at this! I'm so ticked off that I'm molting!
Iago is probably most well known for his comically grating voice as performed by none other than the late great Gilbert Gottfried. Despite having a fairly small role in Aladdin, Iago has cemented himself into our memories for his ability to mimic, his mischievous ways, and his love of treasure.
Boy, Jafar's gonna be happy to see you!
Excellent work, Iago.
Ah, go on!
No, really, on a scale of 1 to 10, you are an 11.
Oh, Jafar, you're too kind. I'm embarrassed. I'm blushing.
The character was so well received that he was given much more importance in the sequel. Unfortunately, in that movie, we had to hear him sing twice.
I turn the other cheek, but this busted beak is the only thanks that I get.
Yeah, we'll pass on that and just remember Iago for who he was in Aladdin.
Love really is revolting. It's even worse than when you're molting.
Who's your favorite Disney villain henchman? Let us know in the comments.